What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you?
My name's Greg Moravchik. I'm the Director of Public Safety here at Transylvania University.
All right, so what types of things does your team do around campus?
Well, the biggest thing that the Department of Public Safety does is provide security and safety for the entire campus. It includes the students, faculty, and staff, and of course the community that we serve that are around us. And it's a multitude of things besides just policing and patrolling the areas. You know, we provide jump starts, we provide lockout. We've got a golf cart that we utilize for escorts for students if they're injured, sick, or if they pull into the parking lot, where they'll give us a call. We'll come to them and give them an escort to wherever they're at.
What's up, man? Did you call?
Yeah.
Do you need a ride?
Please.
Open? Where are you going to, man?
I'm going to Thompson.
Transy is a small city, so you've got anything from minor disputes to major disputes. You have, and one of the things that we do by going in and adopting dorms and putting our people out is to assist in engaging to where when people need assistance, they're not afraid to call, and then we react immediately.
We just received a call from a concerned mother who could not make contact with her daughter. Officer Moore and I are attempting to make contact with this individual. He says the information is not updated and he's going to have to look for her himself. You like DPS better than you liked your other police jobs?
Well, the neat thing about university policing, school policing is that you can really deal and get engaged and work with the youth, the students, and the community. Whereas, you know, when you're policing larger areas, you may not be able to hone in on all the personal skills and the things that you can do at a university like Transy. It's private, it's small. You get to know everybody. You know the strengths, you know the weaknesses, and then you also build on the resources around you to make that such a great place to be.
How are you all?
We train with Lexington Metro Police, Fire Department, and several other agencies to provide the best service for safety for any type of critical incident, whether it be tornado, active shooter, anything critical. And so that way, you know, with those partnerships, I feel Transylvania is a very, very safe educational institution, and I hope that our students, faculty, and staff feel the same.
Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you?
So we like to keep a presence and checking everything just to make sure certain people aren't bedded up somewhere.
Yeah.
Whether they be looking for something to steal or somewhere to lay up. The big issue with the homeless people are the drugs today. If you don't do anything with them, then they become a danger to themselves or others. They can walk out in traffic, and then if we let them walk off, then we're liable. This kid right here parked in front of this gate yesterday, so the grounds crew was unable to get into this old athletic field to cut the grass.
Ooh.
So we got a citation, plus he got booted.
Because that was his third one?
I think it's because of the violation. He's got a current sticker. See if we can get a hold of freshman 187, the booted vehicle. Okay. This one right here, you can receive a ticket every day as long as it's 24 hours or later. So you can't receive more than one ticket in one day.
Like if they didn't take it off the windshield or even notice it, you would have to write another one the next day?
Yeah. And then if they get to be multiple tickets, then, that's when I would probably attempt to contact and just to notify, We'll just walk up here. It was done yesterday. Actually, been over 24 hours. Now this individual receives another ticket. He's bootable. They are made aware, contacted via email, text message that they're now on a boot list.
Is that up to your discretion, or do you have to boot them after three tickets?
It's I think it's usually left up to the officer's discretion. That it's like a policy that the chief set up. So, I mean, I think it would be anything. The officer's not forced to act on certain things like that unless they deem it appropriately.
Yeah.
I'm not out here to see how many tickets I can write, but I am out here to see that the people are not violating what zones they're supposed to be in, because it takes spaces away from other people.
Yeah.
Every year there's going to be a few kids that will try to go without getting one, and they think they can prevent from getting booted, but sooner or later it's going to catch up with them.
I've got a staff of 17 individuals. We patrol 24/7. We've got several vehicles, bikes, and a golf cart that we are always around campus. We've got over 100 cameras, as you can see, that we monitor 24/7. And we've got 79 emergency phones, and we got alertus beacons across campus. When you pick up the phone, it tells us exactly where you're at, and there's cameras that can observe you if there's any issues going on whatsoever. So these are some of the safety features. We also have T-Alert, text to tip. T-Alert is an automated warning signal that comes to the phones, and we opt all of our students in. So if there is an emergency, a tornado, active shooter on campus, we immediately, a T-Alert is sent out, and everybody gets it on their phones, their computers, and the signage across campus. We also have text to tip, which is instead of calling in voice-wise, you can just text tip right into DPS, and with any issues or complaints, and we respond immediately to those.
There's a dispatcher at this station watching the cameras and taking calls 24/7. They communicate with the patrolling officers as well as other departments across Transylvania. This camera system has the ability to track individuals as they cross campus, and many of them are 360 cameras, giving them the ability to turn around and zoom in as the dispatcher would like them to. Data recorded by the cameras is kept in a cache for 2 weeks on transit servers in case the footage is required for an incident.
It's in a 4B advised. It's Critchfield's delivering meat. Hello. Take down freshman 169. Freshman 169 this year is on a Mini Cooper, white color, parked at the care house lot. Please attempt to contact and advise them they need to move their vehicle. They have several citations on it at this time.
There's 3 citations on that vehicle. Go ahead and move it.
10th, well, I think there's only 2 now.
Somebody left this gate open, so we checked to see if it was supposed to be open and decided to close it.
I hate this, but on a different ring.
Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? When you were 8 and you had bad dreams.
They have, they've got food and stuff in the vehicle, and they may just have stopped to eat or go ahead and check their information.
Okay.
Sometimes we will run it through dispatch, but I've also got the ability that I can check information through some applications on my phone. Sometimes it's just quicker to do that. Yeah. We check a lot of these vehicles, especially if they're parked here and they don't have transit stickers. There's a high drug, activity area.
Yeah.
A lot of times they'll go to a local place where they may buy it. They may score a drug, and then they'll find the nearest parking lot they can get into to go ahead and try to use even before they get on the street. So
So that they're from out of town. Pull in, they didn't acknowledge the fact that someone was out behind them, and that they were blocking the lane of travel. So that's a good strong indicator that something's wrong. And there wasn't with this one, thankfully. They were sitting there eating dinner and just not paying attention. They were.
Whenever the traveling teams come back in late at night, just kind of a security measure for them, we'll come into the lots and we'll set while they unload and go to their vehicles, make sure they're able to secure everything, get the building secured up, and get in and out safely. So we just do that as kind of a safety precaution for everybody. It gives them a little extra comfort too. Okay.
We notice a suspicious individual smoking marijuana heading toward campus and decide to investigate.
I'm going to go to this house up here. Go right there.
Wow, you're good.
We'll put your camera on the crack house on Kim Street. And keep an eye. There's going to be a male subject that'll walk out of there. He's a white male, blonde, or balding. You know which house I'm talking about? There's a black male standing out in front of it right now.
That's where I believe so.
So if he cuts through transient property, you can get out with them and then turn them into Metro, and they can use them to take down the house.
Yeah, but now in essence, I'll charge him, with whatever. If he's got dope on him, I'll charge him with it. But, I'm more than willing to if he wants to be willing to work for Metro, then be more than willing to do that. Sometimes they will, sometimes they won't. It just depends. Oh, that guy gave me the slip up. Well, send me loose, son. Probably went out the back door.
But the majority of the things is that we do is be visible, be friendly, and provide whatever service is needed for whatever the incident may be. If we can't take care of it, then we'll bring in the people that can.
I'll be right back. We got to go to a fire hall.
Fire department called you, 10-4. It's affirmative, they called here.
Don't even bother bypassing on one detectors, take the whole building out. Just take it out. Because the thing is, the first time we came out here, we couldn't find it. We didn't find the sensor. And then we got called back not even 30 minutes later, and they ended up finding it. It was the one that you're probably talking about bypassing. But in my 14 years of being over Station 4, we come to this place. Once we come here once, we'll be coming back and back and back.
It's endless.
What's that?
It's endless. Once it
Yeah,
starts, it
so
don't
that's the
stop.
thing. We might have a lot of company have them respond. I know it's Sunday, tomorrow, Monday.
I'll call on-call maintenance right now and just.
And put it back online on Monday when you have kids and all that stuff there, but that's all I'm doing.
Imagine my phone number having a problem. Manuel, female's a student here, her male boyfriend's visiting. They're just attempting to get some time together before they go back to Baldwin Creek.